Well, welcome everybody. Here we are live at Queensland, Brisbane, Larapinta to be sure, to be more accurate. Here we are at the BP, and I've just arrived maybe an hour ago. Had a quick shower and stuff. So, what are we doing today? We are going to be talking about everything, whatever you guys want to talk about. Volvos, but anyway, trains or driving road trains. Is it really worth it? And so I'd like your input, and you can ask questions and what have you and stuff like that. So that's what we're doing today. So get in while you can. If you're watching this later and it's not live, that's fine. You can still post questions, and I'm going to get back to you. So where are we? As I said, we are Larapinta in Brisbane, Queensland, at the BP. There's the BP, and it's quite big. Well, on the other side of the Linfox, you can probably see more. We've got quite a few trucks parked up. I wouldn't be surprised if some of those have been there for the weekend, which is not the best. Got a couple parked up there. In fact, to be honest, yes, there were a few Indians over there earlier, so there are some people. Fred's, well, I guess he's gone off enjoying the weekend, maybe. So, more to the point, questions, because lives are it's all about saying hello and talking and asking questions and what have you. Oh, the freeway, as you can see, the car is whizzing by over there. Actually, in Brisbane, they call it the motorway, don't they? Oh, I had a little bit of McDonald's. And the Red Rooster, well, that doesn't stay open late. That's no good. So I was thinking about having Red Rooster later. Anyway, I'm going to find a little posse, and we're going to set ourselves up and see what kind of comments and what are we going to talk about today, because that's what it's all about. Let's set up over here. I trust that everyone's going well. As I said, I've just arrived in Brisbane. Let us get the glasses out and stuff like that, and see what we've got. As I said, if you've oh my goodness, my glasses are getting caught. If you're joining us and it's not live, that's fine. You can still get your questions in, and I promise I will get to your questions. Okay, questions. What do we have here? Jason's there. Real Life of Colour, hello. Chris Massey, hello. Coming to Australia, Real Life of Colour. From Canada, well, that's very good. Yes, I don't get to do that. Come from Canada, you'd be travelling further than me. Let's see, it's evening. Well, it's kind of evening. There's James Big Adventure. Hello, I just see James put out a new video. We've all got to check that out after. You've uploaded 2, yes, I see that. Dan of Australia, hello Dan, good to have you along. Rochi, g'day. I've been watching your videos for a while now and totally enjoying them. Well, thanks for that. It's great to have you along. Barbara, hi from Brisbane, love your channel. Oh, Barbara's in Brisbane. Well, there you go. I was going to say, if you're in Brisbane and you want to come down and say hi, I'm going to be here until, probably leave tomorrow morning. So what are we doing? I'm going to be going to, I think it's Yatala in the morning. I forget, I've got to look it up, but I'm pretty sure I saw Yatala, so that's where we're going. Jason, have to get rid of these international drivers. Oh, look, I just saw a pretty bad video. It's basically going around the internet, and I think I put it on Road Trains Australia as well. Not me, but someone else posted it. It's of Indian tour-up team. Well, I guess they're a tour-up team, and this is America, and they've done a U-turn on the freeway from the far right lane, turning left. Remember, this is in America. Turning left, cut across the lanes, and the van has gone straight in the side of this Pantech, and they've gone under it, and I don't think they survived. I don't know. I didn't see the outcome of it, but you did see the photos, and that car was a mess. So things are, well, I guess it doesn't really matter what country they're from. People got to think, you're going to pull a U-turn on the freeway, Yeah, oh yes. Anyway, what shall we see? Oh, we need some more comments. Come on, everybody, comment. We're also looking for questions and talking about whatever you like to talk about. Remember, my last video was about driving road trains, mainly long distance. Is it really worth it? And well, if you haven't seen that yet, after this you've got to go and watch it. It is pretty good, and especially if you're going to watch it on the TV, because it got some nice relaxing music, and well, try not to fall asleep to it. In some parts it's just relaxing, and you know, you see everything. And yeah, Gavin, hello from Cape York, hello. And Peter from Paradise Road, yeah, that's it, yes, Peter, Paradise Road, Larapinta. 3 dead, Jason says. Well, that is no good. The video was shocking. All passengers died. Oh, well, it looks like everybody's seen the video I'm talking about, so you know what I'm talking about. Oh, anyway, so if you're not in Brisbane, which probably most of you not, it is a beautiful day. You can see by the sky in the background. It's about, what to say, 21 degrees. So in the sun, it's beautiful. In the shade here where I am, it's pretty good. Anyway, come on, questions and stuff like that. So how many people are we got? We've got 66 people in here. Click the like button if you're here. Click the like button, and let's get the conversations going. G'day, Moto, just caught you. Yes, hello. So what has been happening? I've just arrived in Brisbane, and we've got some tarps trailers. Let's have a look at those. I think I showed you guys before. I thought these were not going to tarp up nicely because, well, here, let's see, you've got some lower level, what do they call it? They're drums, and then at the front you got IBCs, and the back of the got IBCs. So, but they've, you know, come across quite nicely. Let's go around the other side where you can actually see. Well, you can see better, you know, because of the sun, and it's yeah. Oh, you can see the different height there. See around the barrels, I've got some angles, and well, I think those are the corners of the IBCs. So I tell you what, it is pretty quiet. I thought it would be a lot more people here. There's the freeway just across there. Now, who can tell me why do some places call it motorway and other places freeway? So I'm from Perth, and over there we call it a freeway, and here and other places, I guess, they call it a motorway. Why is that? I don't know, but let us know if there is a reason, if there's a difference or what. Let's see. Looks very warm, cool in Canberra. Always cool in Canberra, isn't it? It's a comment from Steve, and Jason says the tracking industry's gone to shit. It's strange, you know. I guess it depends on your view and your I don't know if it's attitude. I hear some people say I'm getting out because I've had enough. It's just too bad. It's just too shocking. And then you've got other people who, well, my brother-in-law, he went from Perth, went up to Blackwater, Queensland, picked up a caravan, went to Canberra, dropped the caravan there, went up to Sydney, got another caravan, and then drove back to Perth. He never had any problems as he was driving around. Yeah, it's a difficult one, because as I drive around, I really don't have that many problems with other people either. Yes, from time to time I do see some silly things, and you're thinking, oh, what are you doing? But then again, car drivers as well. Oh, another car pulled out in front of me. I'm in the right-hand lane. I'm going down the, what would you call it, the Ipswich motorway, heading into Brisbane. I'm in the right-hand lane, and I could see somebody that's crossed over to, sitting on the medium strip, ready to turn my direction, heading into Brisbane. And I thought, no, he can see me. He wouldn't really pull out. He was just waiting there. I was getting closer and closer, and I would have been maybe 100 metres, and then he just pulled out in front of me, and I flashed my lights and beeped my horn and got closer and closer. He finally accelerated, but I don't think he booted it, you know, he just accelerated like, oh, you can slow down, you know. So I'm actually gonna start saving these. I'm going to make a bit of a dashcam video like Dashcams Australia and make my own, and yeah, you'll see what kind of stuff I got to put up with too. Let's see. Petrus, hello Petrus, and Jake the Fish, hello from Goldfields Vic. Goldfields Vic, I don't know where that is. I have a question. I'll be going to get my HR non-synchro. Is there any tips for new truck drivers that just got into the industry? Well, have you got a job yet? You'll have to let me know if you got a job to go to. Any tips? It's hard for me to say be patient on the road because I'm not that patient. I don't really have the patience for bad drivers. So I guess it would be good for you to be patient, more patient than I am. Let's see. Take it easy, and think about how you're driving and how you affect other people. If you're going to park anywhere, if you're good at parking, if you're good at reversing and stuff like that, I always like to reverse into a place that's harder. And so if I see a number of parking bays and there's one that looks pretty hard to get into, I usually try to go for that, just to allow people who can't really reverse and drive properly, you know, go for that. What else could I say? Experience, you know, as you get experience, you'll get better. But also, if you're looking for good experience, find somebody in the company you work with who you think, yeah, he knows, he seems to know all about truck driving and how to strap and chain and whatever you're doing, and ask questions. And hopefully he doesn't mind, you know, answering your questions, because that's the best way to learn, is ask questions, and don't just blunder your way along, because that's not going to work out very nicely. Let's see. Because you can't put toll on the freeway. Oh, I see. Okay, Peter, but there you go. I don't believe in toll roads. Toll roads. We've paid for all the freeways and stuff like that, and the motorways, and you know, so that's just rubbish. David says, isn't it called a freeway because it's free? Oh, I see. And a motorway because there's tolls and such. More European. Yes, I see. Nick, good to see you in Brizzy. Hello, Nick. And Steve, that's a good one, Peter. Margaret says, oh, Margaret, I haven't seen you for a while. Hi, Jono. How are you going? What did you think of Darwin? Oh, look, Darwin was great. Really nice down in the port area. It was on the warm side. It did get cooler, of course, but it was a beautiful place, especially walking around the port. It was just quite humid. So very nice. You saw my video of that. That was I really enjoyed that. David says, I bet it's annoying that most non-truck drivers don't have an understanding as it takes longer for a truck to brake and accelerate compared to a car. You'd think that, you know, a car wouldn't just pull out in front of another car either, but that was just too close. That was just silly. Gavin says, do you have a Starlink set up when you're going remote? What's your thoughts on them living and working in Cape York with limited phone service? It's a game changer for me. Look, I don't like to spend extra money if I don't have to. So, of course, with a Starlink, you do have an $189 plan, which is unlimited, so you can just basically go for your life. That video I did to Tibooburra, the guy I was in that four-wheel drive, that Land Cruiser, he had a Starlink, and I thought I'd do a bit of a test. As we were driving along, I just downloaded a YouTube video, and it was like really fast, like 30 megabytes a second. That's crazy. That's faster than Telstra. So yes, it was very good, but I don't want to pay that. Now you can get an $80 plan, but that's like, you get only 50 gig. But it's very good if you're going to be going out and about in the middle of nowhere and you've got no phone reception and stuff, and you want phone reception and data. I use a Selfie, one of those Selfie, we'll call it mobile phone repeater. So basically there's an antenna on the roof, then it goes into this module, and then it retransmits it around the truck. So if you were to jump in the truck and you're using Telstra as well, then your phone will automatically connect to my little module or the Selfie, and so it's like having an external antenna for your phone, but you basically connects wirelessly. And the good thing about that is there's no ongoing fees with it, because it's just once you've bought the unit, you never have to pay a cent again. So yeah, it's just a pity about $189, and I do like it. So my plan, I'm with Telstra, and that's $180 gig a month, so I can upload and do these lives and stuff, and I don't have to worry about that. Let's see, whereabouts you headed? North, west, south? So Nick, I'm going just down the road to Yatala I've got 2 trailers. So once I deliver there, I'm going to have to find it tomorrow. What are we doing? So I don't know. I haven't got a job yet, but where I live, there's plenty and goldfields in the bend. Yeah, okay. Well, hopefully, Jake, you can find a job there. As I tell people who have trouble finding a job because they've got no experience, the best way to get a job is, preferably, if you want to get like HC and MC, find a job where they have, like singles and B doubles and stuff like that in the same company. So when you start, let's just say Main Freight's a good example. So Main Freight, they have riches driving around, doing the pickups and the deliveries. And so you can get experience driving the rigid around. The company knows that you can drive, and you can drive well, and they think, oh, he's a good employee. Once you get your bigger license like HC or MC, the company already knows what you like, and so they're probably going to give you a go into whatever you need help, or you need to what you want to get into. So that's probably the best way to get into it. Peter, greetings from New Zealand. Hello, Peter. And Tim. Oh, Tim. Hey, I'm up here. Tim's, hang on, you're the Gold Coast or Sunshine Coast? I'm at Brisbane. Well, Larapinta. So, Tim, yes, Larapinta is where I am until tomorrow morning. Let's see, Dan, freeways in Melbourne, and many have toll roads, and it's shit everywhere, yes. Oh, you've been not feeling too well. So did you decide it's good to be a truckie on the road? Yes, I did. Sorry, I don't know why that reception just lost there, but yes, I would say it's a great job. I love being a truckie on the road. It's weird because how I got into this was I just thought it'd be cool. It's like camping, and I didn't mind camping, and so the first time they gave me an opportunity to sleep in the truck, I thought, oh, this is cool, and I could get a fridge and I could do this, and I was just like a little kid, It's just like, oh, I'm gonna, set this truck up like a little house, and yeah, not everyone, would agree with me, but that's just the way I felt. How's the truck going? How's the truck going after the problems you were having? Well. So here I was thinking that I was not happening very much. But this time, I got all the way across here, and just north of, was it Cobar or Wilcannia? Around that area, bang, just derated on me again. And so I pulled, oh yes, there was north of, between Wilcannia and Cobar. And so I pulled over and, just underated it, so which I did. And within a couple of kilometres, derated again. I pull over again, and this happened 5 times in that section. I thought, oh man, it's doing it too much now. So that was no good. But then north of Burke hasn't done it again. Oh, see, no one knows what it is. And yeah, so it's very annoying. But apart from that, yeah. Michael says, hey John, I love your show. When are you coming through our region of Mildura? Well, I'm always through Mildura. When we go to Perth or back and forth and stuff like that. So when am I going next? From here, my guess is I'll probably go back to the yard unless they could find something. Preferably, I want to load for Perth here because there's a camp next weekend I'd like to go to. And if I get loaded here and go straight there, I'm going to be late for the camp, but at least I'll still get there. But so, yeah, I don't know when I'm going back through. Matthew says, "G'day, Jono. Got one of those t-shirts, fits great, good quality." Oh, Matthew, yes. Hang on. Where is your address, Matthew? I had to type everyone's address down. So, yeah, look, I'm wearing the t-shirt too. And I tell you what, I'm really impressed by the quality. And this is the cheap one, thick quality. So if you just want a, Road Train Adventures t-shirt, go to roadtrainadventures.com. And anyway, shameless old plug there. But for the quality, I'm just so surprised that it's this good. Yeah, I did not expect it. Motos, so when you're in Melbourne next, who knows? You know me, I don't know when I'm going home or when and where, and I don't, yeah, it's too hard to say. Tito from USA, Florida, hello. Good to have people from, actually, Miami, that's right, Florida, yeah. I always like watching Burn Notice. Every time I see someone from Miami, I think, oh, Burn Notice. Jason says, how do you feel about Don Watson going bust? Oh, look, all these companies going bust is no good at all. So many companies going bust, especially if it's, and I don't know for sure, especially if it's because people doing jobs on the cheap, and so people all leave them and they go elsewhere where it's so cheap. And then if that's really the case, I don't know for sure, so I can't say, but if that was the case, that I don't like that. So, more companies the better, because more competition, then it keeps prices down. But if big companies are going to come along, if new companies are going to start up and then just undercut everyone to get lots of work, I just don't see how they could keep up with maintenance and stuff like that, because the only way to make money is to keep your truck on the road, and if you keep the truck on the road, you can't do any maintenance. And yeah, I don't know how that's going to turn out. MT Bing, hello from Gold Coast. Well, I'm just down the road from you, and Larapinta, hello. And main freight, mainly subbies. That's right, yeah, sorry, I didn't say that, but yeah, they are mainly subbies. So main freight may not be the best example. Jordan says, hello, hope you have a good week, mate. Yeah, thanks, Jordan, you too. Do you remember your first big trip, and if so, could you tell us about it a little? Let's see, my first big trip. Oh, that's right. So, of course, I used to do triples and stuff around WA, so I don't really call that a big trip. So the first trip, when I went to this other company that got me into going east-west, I said, oh, look, I've never done this before. So he said, oh, don't worry, you'll be doing an oversized job. It's just, those huts, those like transportable huts, whatever. Anyway, so you'll be going with two other guys, just follow them. I thought, oh, you beauty. So I went with them, and basically I didn't take too much notice of where I'm going, because I'm just following them. Now these two old guys, they were both of them were like 60, and it's just my first time I've been on kilometre rate. I used to be only on hourly hire. So now I'm on kilometre rate, and I was freaking out because these guys just want to go so slow. And I'm like, oh, what are you doing? And I kid you not, in the morning, they're like seeing this truck museum. Oh, look at this. Oh, yeah, look at this. I'm thinking, the sun's up, we got to go. You're not making any money unless we're driving. So, yeah, that was funny. Anyway, I got all the way across there to, it was going to Theodore, which is north Queensland. Dropped there, went back to Brisbane, got a load, and, well, there was a bit of problems getting out of there. Sorry. When I went through Moree, they had these new parts of the road and stuff like that, and so I knew that when I was coming to Perth, I remember seeing signs saying, trucks go this way, trucks go that way. So I thought, oh, great. So heading southbound, I just assumed there'd be that too. So I'm heading southbound, and then come to the set of traffic lights or somewhere, I forgot what it was. I thought, where do we turn right? I think it must be here. And I went into town, I'm into town, I'm thinking, I don't remember it being this small. I'm driving around Moree, like in a road train. So I did the smart thing, dodgy reception has gone again. I really don't know why the reception keeps going. So what happened was I went into a BP and said to the people at the BP, how do I, where do I go? And the people at the BP had no idea. They really weren't Australian too though, but anyway. So then I got on the CB radio, I said, oh look, I'm a road train, can anyone help me? And all these mud carters come out of the woodwork. Well, sorry, I shouldn't say woodwork now. And they said, oh, quick, somebody help him, So this mud carter came and got me and basically, said, oh, just follow me. And he just led me out of town. So that was great. Oh, funny stories. I could keep going about funny stories. Tim says on the Goldie, oh, you're at Gold Coast, Tim, okay. And Alau says, first time here, well, hello, whatever your name was, hello. Michael says, more coffee tips from Jono got my attention. More of those coffee tips. Oh, I haven't spoken about coffee. I don't understand that bit, but maybe you can tell me. Kevin, are you an owner driver? No. And would you drive Scaniest or Volvo? Not if I can help it. No, I understand that they're very popular in Europe and some countries and stuff like that, but to be honest, I've driven a Scania once. I was around the block. Yeah, and Volvo, well, yes, I've driven those lots of times. I know a lot about the engine. That's how I started driving Volvos. I used to think they were good until I got to Kenworth, and now it's like, I don't want to go back to them if I can ever help it. Cab overs are not my thing. Edna says, hi Jono, I wanted to ask, how does your wife cope with you being on the road all the time? Or what does your wife, does she work at all? Does she mind me asking you from Edna? Edna, no, my wife is in Melbourne. She does work. She doesn't mind me being away. She's a very independent person, so I am away as long as I need to be, and if I'm away for 5 weeks or whatever, it's just like, we can talk on the phone, so she's a very unique person. I know other people who would not like that, and I know different relationships, they break up because, they think, oh, you're just always away, what's the point of, But my wife is great in that way. Petra says, hey John, what type of drone do you have? Really enjoying the drone shots. Yes, I'm going to taste a drone around here after. Well, I tell you what, it's a completely blue sky here. What kind of drone have I have? I've got the Mavic 3 Pro, and really love the capabilities with the different lenses. You can zoom in and stuff. Kelvin says, I love the channel too. Thanks, Kelvin. John says, Jono, have you had a great trip? Holly. Oh man, there was heaps of winds. Yes, John. Heaps of wind, going through Collie and right through to pretty well Sejuna. Very windy. Didn't rain until Valadonia or somewhere around there for a short time, and then no rain again. So my truck got, anyway, it's a bit dodgy now. Jeremy project and more. Black Boy, how long should I drive? You just see. There's no need that I've just, you've got to do it for 2 years or whatever. I drove, I got my HR and hardly drove a truck. I drove it maybe twice in the couple of years I had my HR. And then got my MC, and literally the following day after going from MC, I got a job driving triple road trains, and then they found out that I just got my license. But I did drive pocket road trains for a weekend, did that job fine. Then when I got another job, because so I got going in the truck. I had that job for a guy. I said, this is train. Sorry, it was. I'm surprised he found a spot. Oh, I see. She's back into there. Okay. Okay. Chris says, "Hi, Jono. Looking well, mate. Must be the sun." The sun, yes. It only shines on the righteous. I'm driving the Nullarbor in October. Can't wait to look. Yeah, look out for me. Yes, yes. Do. Yes. Sometimes I'm here. If that- This is. I really don't understand. It had good reception, and now it's going to bad. Okay. What else have we got? Nathan says, "Hey, g'day, Jono. Watching from Chile, but sunny Barossa." Oh, that'd be it last time, but yeah, that'd be good reception. And, well, thanks. We'll be show that. Have you of them, Joey? Mate. Made a lot. I heard the officers depot. People doing that, and I've seen of an accident. Yes, Peter. I've the first on the scene that I have been. Well, last time because other people have come. There the scene. It's going to be okay. People are, to help and so just reassuring that look, it's going to be okay. Yeah, kind of make out. Kind of make out. It's not that big, And then once we pull band-aids and the what's the scariest moment? Gee, I don't know. I'm gonna have to think about the one. Scariest moment. Oh, tell you these things. New. We're in a load of road trippers and hills all the time. Well, one hill that I normally go on, in but not like roller going down the stairs. Where we're normally empty when I go down this hill, and I don't know what was in my brain or mind. I went down this. The brakes trying to was really heavy, which is pushed me steep, a lot steep. Brake. I put my foot hard down so I could get lower gears. This is stupid. This is really irresponsible, and that happened. Now, first like couple of driving, and so so now the truck and I we're smoking, but putting in front of, and so I was bang trying to get that down. Brakes, they were so hot. yeah, on, but it was bits and yes, do when we okay. What is playing up big time before? Upload this line. So don't worry. It says, hi John. Truck show. Oh, well, I've tried to answer that. I haven't been there. In fact, I wouldn't even know where the truck show is. This is all around Australia. Okay. Yeah, truck shows. On Brad's. Oh, anyway, went to a truck show. The internet has gone dodgy. Oh, that's why. Bam. Let's see. I will end it there. Unless there's anything else. Yes, 37 minutes is good enough. Just before I go. So if you guys are watching and you're in Brisbane, if you want to come down here, Pinta, come and say hello, and yeah, we'll shake your hand and maybe have a coffee or something like that. And yeah, okay.